Okay, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about what I just witnessed last night. I wanted to make a video on it right after the game, but sadly, it was getting late and I got tired honestly, and so I didn't do the video. But I'm going to talk about this Spurs and Mavericks game. Now, I do just want to say before I get into it, I don't want to overreact. It is just opening night, of course, for a lot of these teams. I also don't want to um, brush past some important topics. So first of all, Cooper Flag did struggle. He will be okay. I think he still has the tools to be a really good two-way player. It's his first game. A lot of rookies struggle. He'll be fine. The Mavericks will be fine. I think they still have the tools to be a really good team, especially when Kyrie Irving comes back. And what they just ran up against last night, though, was just it was unstoppable. And I'm gonna get into that now. The elephant in the room, the French elephant, you could say, Victor Wembanyama completely dominated this game. I mean, I'll get into the stats in a little bit, but I'm just going to tell you what I saw, like what I watched last night. He looked unstoppable. He looked dominant. Like, the contrast from this year and this game, I know it's just one game, so I want to take it with a grain of salt, but from last year to this year, like, just the shot selection, the aggression, the poise, the control, off the charts. He's leaps and bounds looks better than he did last year. And again, I don't want to overhype it, read too much into it. It is just one game, but he looked absolutely in control, and it looked almost easier for him at times. There's a couple of things that I noticed. One, he only shot 2 3-pointers. As of last year, I mean, he averaged like I think 8 attempts a game, 6, 7, 8 attempts a game, which took up about 50% of his shots last year. He shot more 3-pointers than shots inside the paint by far last year. And again, I wasn't against it. Like, I think from his rookie year to last year, he's much improved at 3-point shooting. And now that's like a thing you have to worry about in his game consistently. So I wasn't mad at it. But he is now, with the shot selection he's doing now, I mean, he had multiple highlight reel dunks. He had a couple of low post paint shots. He had a couple of fadeaway shots mid range game, which was huge. And then he's getting to the free throw line much more. So he's just more well rounded. I think it's more efficient. He looked amazing. Like I said, he looked amazing. That was one big thing. The shot selection was not only more variety to it. He was just more efficient, and we did not see him make these type of shots in his first 2 years. Obviously, he's gotten a little stronger. He seems to be a little more aggressive, and it was a great performance by Wemby. That's number one. Number two, I think you can look at this team, and I know we were still missing a couple of guys, which I'll get into that too. We are really good. Like, we're gonna be really good. And this team is better than it was last year. I know we got Chris Paul last year. We brought in Harrison Barnes, but Harrison Barnes is still here. We brought in Dylan Harper. Stephon Castle is getting better. Devin Vassell is getting better. Keldon Johnson seems like he's getting better and fitting his role more nicely. Julian Champagnie, like, we still have such a young team, and that time is only going to help these guys. We brought in Luke Cornett, which was huge, I think, for us. The team overall is better, and it just made things easier for Wemby. When Castle drops you 20 points, 20 plus points, when Devin Vassell is efficient from the field, like, it just helps when your team's better. And that's big too. Like, this team overall is just better. I think they took a really good Mavericks team. I think the Mavericks are still really good. I think they will be a really good team, and I think they'll make the playoffs, especially when Kyrie Irving comes back. But what they ran up into last night was a literally unstoppable Wemby. Now, I do think teams will try to adjust and see what happened here. I do think he could have done better, like playing out of the double team. I think they did that a couple of times. The Mavericks tried to throw a double at him, and Wemby kind of doesn't know how to find the right guy, or takes too long, or hesitates, or tries to get it out too quickly. And the Spurs as a whole don't really work well with that. When they double team Wemby, they have trouble finding the open guy. I think they will get better at that, though, as the season goes on, because I do think that will happen more often. Wemby looks really good, and I think he's like a top 5 player in my opinion. I think Jokic, Giannis, and Shea are definitely better than him. I think it's then arguable who's next, either Luca, Wemby, or Anthony Edwards. There's guys like Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid. Jason Tatum's obviously injured this year. Joel Embiid's injured. I think Curry and LeBron and KD are a couple, like a level behind those guys. Wemby for sure, by the end of the year, could be a top 3 player in the league. I truly believe that because he's already the best defender in the league, like hands down. We know that about him already. And if he can polish his offensive game, if he can average anywhere from like 26, 27, 28 points a game and is the best defender in the league, like he's top 3 in my opinion. That would put him with Jokic and Giannis, in my opinion. That's just me. And as a Spurs fan, obviously I am gassed. Like what I saw last night, I was watching with my brother. Like it is just the plays he does, and even in his first 2 years, like he was making these plays. He makes some plays where he's just like that you don't see that usually. It's so exciting to watch him, and he had like half a dozen of those last night. There was the play against where he was posting up Washington. He pump faked and then went out and did a reverse dunk and won. And then he had the lob from Castle behind his back or behind him with the dunk. He had the play, my favorite play, where he blocked Lively. It wasn't even a block. It was like he just swallowed it. And then he gets it on the other end, crosses him up, step back 3, 4-point play. He's special. And I hope and pray he stays healthy because he seems like a good kid. He's still so young. He still has so much time to get better. But he is already like so good. And the preseason, it didn't seem like that was a fluke thing. Like he is leaps and bounds, more polished. Seems like he's more in control. More variability to his offense, and he just looks amazing. That said, I will continue to cover the Spurs throughout the season. I want to do some more live streams, post game shows on their games. So stay tuned for that. I do want to touch on some more things about this Spurs team, though. I think Stephon Castle played really well. He had 22 points. His defense on Cooper Flag was stout. Anyone he was guarding, he was stout. He struggled shooting again, which is going to be the big thing for him. If he can just be decent at shooting, if he can get to like De'Aaron Fox level shooting, like he is going to be really good too. And he's just so physical. He's so strong. He's a great slasher. Good distributor too. Like him running the point, which I think will help until De'Aaron Fox comes back. Just make Stephon Castle more well-rounded and see what he has as the true number 1 on the team because he really didn't play that last year with Chris Paul leading the point. But he had 6 assists, 7 rebounds. He just overall played a really good game. Dylan Harper had a slow start, but he had 15 points coming off the bench. He looked really good, really comfortable. Slashing was really good. And then the role guys, like Luke Cornett, you're not going to look at the stats and be like, he didn't do that well. He did struggle, especially in the first half where he was picking up fouls on Anthony Davis. But it is so good to have Luke Cornett out there. Not only the French vanilla connection when they have Wemby and Luke Cornett out there on the same time, but also just when Wemby's on the bench to have a competent big who can be in the paint and oppose and defend the paint. Like we didn't have that last year, or really Wemby's rookie year. So we have that now, and that's going to be huge for us. Keldon Johnson, who I know a lot of Spurs fans want to trade him, he looked good. Again, I think he still has a lot to add to this team. Devin Vassell, in his minimized role, had some really good shots. He was 1 for 4 from 3, but he was really good. I felt like defensively, too. Him and KJ looked much improved defensively. The whole team looks much more better defensively. I don't know if it's the coaching. I don't know if it's just growing up. They're more cohesive. It just looked good. And then Harrison Barnes, Julian Champagnie, they were decent, too. They only hit 1 3 each, but them being able to space the floor on all times is really good, and their defense is pretty good too. So what I will say also is that we still don't have our second best player in De'Aaron Fox, who will come back in a week or so, I believe. That's what I'm hearing. And then we also are getting back Jeremy Sohan. Like, we are a deep team. We are a very deep team. I will make a video, probably posted today or tomorrow, about all the NBA teams. I'm going to put them in a tier list after opening night. And the Spurs, I don't want to overreact, but like they're going to be good, and I do think they'll make the playoffs. I've been saying that before the season even started. So if you're a Spurs fan, let me know down below what if you watch the game, what you think about it. Let me know what you agree with, disagree with. Do you think Cooper Flag is it an overreaction after this game? Because he again, I think he'll be back. I think he'll get better. I think the Mavericks as a whole will get better. They still have a really good team. What do you think about the Spurs? Are we overreacting to Wemby and his performance? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys.